Hello and welcome to Serbia for continued coverage of the Men's European Handball Championships. Clayton Lucas here with you for main round action from Group 2, as first up we have Iceland against Hungary. Iceland with 0 points brought forward from the preliminary round, and they, along with holders France, are really up against it in terms of getting enough points to make the top 2 and qualify for the semi-finals. Hungary have 3 points and as such are in a far better position, but for both teams it's a game where a win is top priority. For Hungary, a draw would probably do, but for Iceland, a draw would be disastrous. Well, both teams out onto court here in Novi Sad and are being introduced to the crowd ahead of the national anthems. Confirmation of who we've got first. It's Hungary versus Iceland. This is currently how Group 2 looks. All the teams that have made it through to this stage carried forward all the points against those teams that have come through with them. And so for Croatia, it's looking very good indeed. Maximum points for them. Your referees ahead of the match are Messrs Nikolic and Stojkovic. They'll be in charge. What they say goes. Coming up after Hungary versus Iceland, we'll have France versus Slovenia and Spain versus Croatia. But now, though, it's time for the national anthems.
Anthem of Iceland.
Anthems over for both teams, and now they'll exchange tie pins. And a last exchange of pleasantries as well before this one gets underway. Sigurdsson just getting a little bit of a tangle. Well, that's the Hungarian lineup. A couple of players to look out for, in particular for them, are Ferenc Ilyes, the very influential left back, number 3, who plays for Veszprém, And also the keeper, Nandor Vizekaz, number 12. That was him earlier in the warm-up. Not been too good from the 7-metre line. Let in 4 from 4. Iceland's lineup. Look out for number 18, Robert Gunnarsson, running the line for them in attack. 15, Alexander Pedersen, he's the captain. But it's a very talented team. Goalkeeping-wise, they've not been as good as perhaps they should have been. Gustafsson, number 1, would be the first to admit that. And in fact, they brought in... he was substituted out quite regularly. He and Gudmundsson, number 16, sharing duties. Interesting to see who gets in. Well, Smoksai, the Hungarian team coach, he knows all about what's required. He's been coaching now for 20 years. And his counterpart, Gummi Gudmundsson, normally cool, calm and collected. First glimpse of Gustafsson, looks like he'll be getting the nod in goal for Iceland. And as far as Iceland is concerned, it's a must-win game for them. They've carried forward 0 points. They have to get a result today if they're going to have any hope of making it through and finishing top 2 in the group and going through to the semi-finals. Away we go then. It's Hungary in red attacking the goal to our left. Iceland in white defending, and it'll be Hungary who'll have the first opportunity to score. Maybe an opportunity here, but Iceland holding fast in defence. Number 17, Jakobsen, who's mostly just a defender for Iceland, knows he's going to be pretty busy today. A good stop by Gustafsson, and the first opportunity from Zubai is denied. And maybe there's a chance here. Iceland in very quickly, and it's a good goal for Vignir Svaavarsson. Normally just a defender, the pivot. And he's broken down the other side, and Iceland have the first goal of the game. Offside. Looking round, maybe moving it to Hassani. Hassani going back into the corner on the wing. Yes. Just wrestled to the floor. Knocked down by Hallgrímsson, number 6. Hallgrímsson says, "You're not getting past me, son." Down you go. Interesting tattoo that Szabolcs Zubai has, the Pick Zvezged handball player. Almost looks like he's got himself one long sleeve on, doesn't it, on one side of his shirt. Offside denied by Gustafsson, but Hungary keep the ball. Cesar. Reverse pass, but it's not going to count. He was in the area, so the goal doesn't count. However, the referee's pointed to the 7-metre line for a penalty. Hallgrímsson defending in the area. So first chance for Hungary. Moksai watches on. It's going to be Cesar to take it. And he finishes first time. Straight past Gustafsson. High fives all round for Cesar. Atlason and Palmerson round to Sigurdsson. Gunnarsson's on the line, nearest to us, starting to run around now. He picks the ball up. That's a wonderful finish. And Hallgrímsson finds the back of the net. Hungary trying to bring it away quickly. Iceland are back in position. And it's an offensive foul, ball lost. Nothing doing quickly, but Iceland can still come away with it, put some pressure on Hungary here, who aren't quite back in position. Atlason doesn't find a way through, but Iceland keep possession. Atlason denied again, Hallgrímsson. Þórir Ólafsson up in the top of the picture. Gunnarsson just banging his forehead. The big bearded beast who's running the line. And again, same play, coming off one side, moving across to the other. Penalty for Iceland. It was a nice save, wasn't it, by Nandor Fazekas, but it counts for nothing. Defending in the area. Nice movement as well. Just to get in between the two defenders, but now well, I was going to say, can Fazekas get his first penalty save? The answer is no. Sigurdsson finds the back of the net. Iceland leading by 2 and just under 4 minutes gone. Already quite a good scoring game. Goal a minute. Moxai coming in to support. Well, there's going to be a 2-minute suspension here by the looks of it. Cesar is the player who was fouled. Yeah, his shirt's ridden up, and as a result, he's got him under the throat. So Sverrisson goes off. That's not initially where he grabbed him. But then again, he shouldn't have grabbed him in the first place. So a chance for Hungary to close the deficit. They've got a man advantage, the power play for them. Can they make it count? Solid defending from Jakobsen. And also from Atlason. Sigurdsson, Atlason, Jakobsen, and Hallgrímsson in along with number 8, Ólafsson, as the defensive line for Iceland. Moxai trying to get some room. Oh, that's a brilliant pass. Oh, great save from Gustafsson as well. They'll be pretty pleased with that. Another card for Jakobsen. That was a very good save from Gustafsson. That'll fill him full of confidence. Cesar, Moxai. Round it comes for Masani, and he quickly gets it back again. Ball in again to the middle. Another great save from Gustafsson, but Hungary keep the ball. And just the time off the clock. Gustafsson then, I think he might have just hurt his hand, smashing the top of the crossbar. I think he got that right in the face. He did. But it's fine. He turned away from it. It's on the side of the cheek. Nothing more than a slap. Deep breath, son. That's it. You're fine. Show no pain. And so doing that, show no sign of weakness. Again, Hungary come through. This time, they find the back of the net, and there's going to be a card as well for Iceland for their troubles. It was Gabor Cesar who spins away from Hallgrímsson and gets it past Gustafsson, and Iceland back to within a goal. Atlason and Palmerson combining. Atlason again looking left and looking right. Sigurdsson comes in off the wing, acting as Gunnarsson's replacement because he's off at the moment, as Iceland are a man down, which means Sigurdsson acting as the line player. Ólafsson bundled to the floor. Hungary holding a high line, but an effective one. Atlason finds a way through. No, he doesn't. He gets past the defenders, but he's denied by both uprights. And now Hungary can bring it away. Chance to level. Iceland back up to full strength. Just taking the pace out of it for a moment or two. The Icelandic coach saying to his guys, come on, get your hands up, get moving, don't stand still. Nice shot. Cesar again, low and into the corner. Gustafsson unsighted. Reacted quite late. Oh, he'd be pretty disappointed with that as well. He's jumped over the top of it as Gustafsson. But an effective shot. Cesar 3 from 3. Takes a break. He's an offensive player. As Hungary move their big guys onto the line to defend. That was a good save from Fazekas, and now Hungary try to bring it away, but it gets wrapped up by Parmesan, and he's going to shoot off, so Jakobsen to come in and defend. Cesar back in. He's proven to be a real threat at the moment for Hungary with his 3 goals, actually keeping them level with Iceland. Nice offload from Cesar, and out to the wing, chance here. Well, dear, looked like it was going to go top corner. I think Gustafsson got a piece of it, and as a result, Ivanchik is denied. Have another look at this. Gunnarsson sent flying by Ilyes. Gunnarsson trying to get in there, and he causing some trouble. Possession kept by Iceland. Well, that was lucky. Hallgrimsson missed it, but Atlason rescued it. And that's Atlason. Does he get through? No, it was Gunnarsson trying to get through. So Iceland with a long period of possession here, which might end up in passive play if they're not careful. As yet, no warning by the refs. Well, that comes to nothing, and a chance here, well taken and brilliantly finished. Ivanchik sprinting down the wing, moving into the middle to take the pass, and now Sigurdsson with it for Iceland. Offloads to Atlason. Parmesan can't find a way through. Yellow card. I think that was for number 17, Laluska. Number 7, actually. No, I was right, confusing myself. Big number 17, Laluska, gets the yellow card. There is no number 7 for Iceland. Atlason. Laluska desperately trying to get on the ball. As he went to the floor, he was still scrabbling at it. The referees have had enough of Laluska. He got his yellow card, and then he gets a 2-minute suspension for the continued naughtiness, or the continued foul play. Out wide, Sigurdsson. Is there an angle? Yes, there is. Right past Fazekas under his left arm, and across the goal into the far side. Trying to find a space, but none doing at the moment, not buying any of the fakes or dummies. Iceland, despite what Moksai and Cesar are trying to do. Good blocking, and Iceland have rescued it. And a chance for them to come away, maybe a chance for them to get their lead back, because Hungary, who were 3-1 down, have now levelled and have kept it level, 3-all, then 4-all. Gunnarsson comes back in. Atlason, a lot of space. Good save for Fazekas. And now a chance here on the break for Hungary, but he just went wide of the goal, did Hassani. Angles were getting worse and worse for him. He and Sigurdsson having a little bit of a chat. I think Sigurdsson just saying to him, enough of the theatrics, please. Although that was across the neck. Sigurdsson lucky that nothing resulted in it as far as the suspension was concerned. Cesar over to Ilyes, back to Cesar and back across to Ilyes again. Coming onto the line now, 25, Subai, pivot. Nice offload, but no room for Zubai to get the shot away, but he gets a penalty for his troubles. He was squished right in the middle of Gunnarsson, Jakobsen, and also Algrimsson. Cesar, first time shot again. Gustafsson screaming at himself as he's easily beaten. So Iceland behind. Just under halfway through the first half. Gustafsson going to have a chat with his other keeper, Gudmundsson. Atlason. Gudmundsson will be just telling him what's going on and why how he's and where he's getting beaten, and they'll provide him with some valuable information statistically that could enable him to make a couple of saves. Palmerson denied. Hungary don't have a particularly good record at the Euros. They failed to qualify in 2000 and 2002, and their best ever finish was a 7th in 1994. So forgive me, those of you who say no it's not, you're quite right, it was a 6th in 1998. They had a 10th in 96, a 9th in 2004, 13th in 06, 8th in 2008. It looks like there's trouble here for Jakobsen. What's the referee done? He's sent Zubai crashing to the floor, and the referees didn't like it, so Jakobsen with a 2-minute suspension. For the last Euros, Hungary had a 14th place. Good position here, certainly they'll be doing better than 14th. The question is, can they get better than 6th? Could they make the semis? Well, a win here today would go a long way to helping that cause. Oh, that's a great finish. Tamas Moksai taking matters into his own hands as he picked it up. And it opened up nicely for him, the angle. No one closing him down. And he scores. The other groups, the other teams in the group, there's 2 groups in this main round. The other teams in Group 2, along with Iceland and Hungary. We've got Croatia, Spain, Slovenia and France. France, the title holders, 0 points that they brought through. They're currently sitting on the bottom of the group as well with a -6 goal difference, and the chances of them qualifying through are about as good as Iceland's, really. Pretty slim. So it's looking likely we're going to have a different name on the trophy this year, but who it would be remains to be seen. Croatia have looked good. They have maximum points. Diaz says I'm sorry. Bit of a push. That was a wry smile, wasn't it? As he realised that him and his lady friend were on telly. Good defence from Hungary, and you can see why they've got their 2-goal lead. They're soaking up what Iceland are doing, and they're actually putting away their chances. Gustafsson needs to make a save here, and he does. And away comes Sigurdsson with the ball. There's nobody to stop him except the referee's whistle. Well, what's going on here? Conflab between officials and the technical delegate. And there's a 2-minute suspension. It's going to be a Hungary ball. Now what has happened here? Is it Jakobsen again? He's obviously said something while he's on the bench, and he's got himself another suspension. Or did he come on too early? Well, you can see why Hungary is smiling. Gummy Gudmundsson can't quite believe it. Jakobsen can't, and the Gummy wants to know what's going on. What did you say to him, young man? Honestly, coach, I didn't say anything. Well, I might have said something. Well, that's a lack of discipline, whatever it is. For Jakobsen, if it is him who's got a 2-minute suspension, then he's not even on the court. In fact, serving one already, so he'll have 2 to his name. Still lots of the match remaining, and if well, he gets another 2-minute suspension, that's the end of his match. Germany currently top of Group 1 along with Serbia. They've both got 5 points each. Poland in 3rd place with 3, Denmark with 2, Sweden with 2, and Macedonia with 1. It's looking like perhaps Germany and Serbia, they're running away with Group 1. So the hosts in with a shout at qualifying through. That would be massive for them. Of course, they'll have plenty of home support. Venue for today's game is Novi Sad, the Spence Arena, 8,000 capacity, which will increase as the matches go along late during the course of the day. Those that are in for this one likely to stay for the next one, and so on. That should be an offensive foul because Sigurdsson just held his ground. And indeed, Iceland have the ball. Good defending from Sigurdsson, took the knock. But he's probably thinking to himself, well, Kasani, not that big a player. He's not going to hurt me. Hallgrimsson to Palmerson. Good offload again to the wing. Chance here. Good save. Excellent save from Fazekas, and Hungary with a chance themselves. Well, Laluska needs to go off. He'll get nosebleeds if he spends that much time that far up the court. He's a defender. And on comes Cesar, the playmaker here, in terms of moving this ball around, orchestrating what Hungary are going to do in terms of their offence. I know technically Zubai's the playmaker as he's on the line, but another chance as that one cannons off the crossbar from Mark's side. Shows how much power these boys can put into the throw. That handball's pretty heavy. Oh dear, is that a genuine trip? No, nothing doing, says the ref. Chance though, Hallgrimsson. Good save again. What about the second time? No, can't stop the second one. And Iceland, with a little bit of luck, get themselves a goal courtesy of Þórir Ólafsson. Lovely ball, nice take from Sigurdsson. Has a look to make sure he's not in the area. Ólafsson in the right place to follow up, and right across for Fazekas, who then has a go at his defender to say, why are you watching? You've got to follow up too. Turning into a very interesting battle between the two teams. The Vikings not exactly marauding, pillaging at the moment. They're being held back by Hungary. Hungary with the lead. So it's such a big man. He's got great skills, hasn't he, Gunnarsson? Bundled to the floor, gets himself a nice roly-poly spin, turn, and still shoots. Just watch. Over he goes, whoop, down I go, and away goes the ball. Doesn't count though. That's a worried look, isn't it? Just thinking about what to do next. Does he need to change anything? If so, what? Palmerson. Laluska comes out to meet him. Gunnarsson, nothing happening for him. He's being buffeted, moved around. He's like being a pinball in between the bumpers at the top end of the table, isn't he? Not often the camera operators get in vision. Another look at that. Oh, he's tripped up. Sneaky trip. Atlason offloads, Hallgrimsson back to Atlason. Good finish, right over the top of Laluska. Excellent change in the that was good work. Gunnarsson it was, created that space by drawing away one of the players. I think it was Moxai. So Atlason had somewhere to go in and shoot. That's all it takes. You just need half a yard of space to get the ball away. It's a tireless job for the guy on the line trying to create that space for his team. Save Gustafsson. And some good work as well by Svarvarsson to keep hold of the ball as he goes clattering into number 25 it was, Zabai, and goes off. Now the big man comes in, Gunnarsson. And a new introduction for Iceland. Ragnarsson has come in, so that's what was on Gummy's mind, and that's what he's decided to do. Well, the attack comes off, Atlason gets the score. And Iceland now move back in front as we have just over 10 minutes left of this first half. Speculative shot. As he was held up by Gabor Ansin as well, who's also come in now for Hungary. A couple of changes. Ansin, bottom of our picture, number 33. He's changed for number 6, Tomas Moxai. Also, as we just got a brick glimpse of, number 5, Ingimundarson. So Iceland trying to bolster their defence, but it doesn't help, as it's another goal for Gabor Cesar, the Veszprem player. Oh, that's lovely, little shimmy. It's straight past Ingimundarson, and then gets the goal. Gunnarsson thought about the pass, now does. Atlason straight through. Just bullied his way through to the line. Nobody in front of him except the keeper. And a rather easy score for Iceland. They'll be happy with the way things are currently going. In fact, they have the lead. It doesn't matter if they win by 1, really. They need the 2 points first and foremost. Goal difference will be the thing afterwards. If they go out on goal difference, well, they'll be a little bit unlucky, but all they can do is try and win their matches, and there's some luck for them, because number 10, Hassanieh, was right through here. Nobody was stopping. Sigurdsson had gone in to help out. Gustafsson put his hands up. Nobody thought they'd scored. Well, indeed, it's counted as a goal. It looked like it came crashing off the frame and out. And even in slow motion, it looked like it come off the frame and out. Must have hit the back of the frame. The white frame holding the netting up. Come out so quickly. But Iceland rebound straight back with a goal of their own. Well, Grimson getting the job done to the delight of Gummy. Nice block. Svarvarsson and Atlason celebrate. Zeker's just having a word with Roland Mikla, number 16, the second string keeper for Hungary. Those two are just like Gustafsson and Gudmundsson, always into discussion with each other tactically about what's happening, where the goals are going in, what certain players are doing and how they're shooting and where they're favouring their shots. Or they might just be chatting about the weather. Nothing at all the keeper could do about that one. Svarvarsson with a good take, nice turn. Lovely hang time, and sends that right past the left ear of the Zekas. He heard that one going. The offensive players quickly go off and replaced by the defensive ones. There's a breaking play out the side of the ball. There's your turnover stats, make of it what you will. It's Iceland who led by 2, then were trailing by 1, now lead by 2 again. It's a bit of a topsy-turvy first half. No one got full control of the match as yet. Gunnarsson, Atlason. Ragnarsson tries to feed it through. Nice tussle between Gunnarsson and Laluska. Laluska, incidentally, 2 meters and 2. He plays for Desprem. All over Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson plays his handball in Germany for Rhein-Neckar-Löwen. Very big lineup for Hungary in defence. Iceland at the moment not having too many troubles getting past them. And this time it's Atlason who gets the goal. Looked like there was a bit of a deflection which sent Fazekas the wrong way. Importantly for Iceland, they're building a lead here, back to 3. Grimson getting stuck in and just trying to force Hungary into a mistake as he nipped out early, didn't he, just to try to cut the angles down. Bana Putic, number 11, in. He's the left back. And he gets himself a goal. Timely introduction for him. Chance here though, Sigurdsson. Oh, he sends it back down the court for Atlason. And there'll be a change as the Icelandic defenders go off. And Ragnarsson and Gunnarsson come on. Gunnarsson with pretty much a thankless task as he comes off that line, as he has to mix it with the Hungarian defence. Chance here. Well taken. Just checking he wasn't over that line. And then finds a very good angle to get past the keeper. He's on in the court initially, takes it from behind, has a jump and a look and sends it under the legs of Fazekas. I guess that beard's gone past the itchy stage. Nice offload chance maybe, although good defending. Oh, it looks like penalty given. So perhaps not such good defending as Zubai sent to the floor by Atlason, who then has a right go at his teammates. Huge gap, he had to come in and try and cover. It's a fine line, isn't it, between that being an offensive foul and the penalty that was given. So it was for the fact that Svarvason had created initially the foul, which got him a 2-minute suspension. And gives Hungary a penalty to boot. Gustafsson with some work to do. Indeed, just looking at the stats, Jakobsen was given a 2-minute suspension while still on the bench. That's a brilliant save from Gustafsson. He enjoyed it, kept his foot down, didn't he? That means Jakobsen, with a yellow card and two-minute suspensions already, there's got to be... That's a brilliant save. Jakobsen's got to be so careful, otherwise it's going to be the end of his game, and probably why we haven't seen much of him so far since then. Offloaded to Atlason. Olofsson coming in, getting involved. Hallgrimsson round to Palmerson. So the 2-minute suspension means that number 21 Ragnarsson will stay off. And also Gunnarsson doesn't come in. Extra work to be done for those guys. Oh, that could have been a nasty bang on the knee for Atlason. Extra work to be done for the Icelandic team now, because they stay on offensively and defensively in 2 minutes with no changes. Oh, nearly lost it. Palmerson offloads. Kemper. And a great goal. Olofsson takes it mid-air, in court, and gets the throw down. Wow, I don't know, he had his foot on the floor then, didn't he, before he shot? All the Icelandic fans going, no. And all the Hungarians going, yes, definitely. It was a close call. Goal stands, and Iceland keep their lead. Iceland are going to have to be careful. They've lost the ball this time. That's twice that they've made passes and they've not looked as to whom they're passing to, and then the person, the recipient, has moved from their spot. You've got to look at who you're passing to, at least see him in your peripheral vision. As timeout is called by Hungary.
Rögtön álljunk föl, 13 másodperc, azért kértem időt előnyre, ne fussunk be második beállóra, labdával kezdjük el szélesen a keresztmozgást, abból a játékot vegyük el. A másik dolog, ami nagyon fontos lenne, nyitott kettesek elleni játék, akkor tudod elverni őket, hogyha ellenoldali szélső befutás van az ottani kettes mögé. Második, labdával állítsuk ide a hármasra beállót, vigyük el a labdát kilépő kettes mögé, erre induljon rá a lövő. Add ki szélre a labdát hátulról, csinálj egy üres helycserét, és az ebből való játékok, mert beterelnek bennünket középre, nem tudunk belőle játszani. Sok van még, küssünk meg! Gyere! Sokkal feszesebben!
Hei, þeir hafa verið að spila klippingar á okkur. Það kom annarkort vinstra megin hérna eða hægra megin. Bakkarnir komið hátt. Miðjumaðurinn byrja á að ýta honum út. Miðjumaðurinn í vörn og svo tekur hann línu. Það koma snöggar sendingar inn á línuna að það koma og færa á þá. Vinna tíma.
Ekki átt að fara Björkir að borða á henni.
10 sekúndur, enga tvær.
Well, the timeout doing its job for Hungary as they get back to within 3. Ansin with the goal. It's always nice just to listen to what the coaches have to say. And for those of you that speak the respective languages of the two teams, you can get a good insight into what's going on and what the coaches want from their players. Just a minute and a half to go in this first half. Iceland with that 3-goal advantage. They could make it 4 here if they can find a way through. Atlason offloads, Palmerson offloads. Olofsson back in, Gunnarsson. Good finish. Celebrates with the fans. It's great, and it scores his goal, then just goes legging it off. Well done, son, you're off. That's because he's there as an attacking force for his team. He's not defending. I don't think his body would be able to take it. Not many players can to attack and defend in that position. Denied by the cross, but the upright. And on the crossbar, Gustafsson going the right way. Wouldn't have stopped it though, had it been inside that post. So unlucky, but for Enshin. Chance maybe for a couple of attacks. Although Iceland in no hurry. And their coach now, Gumi Gundarsson, is going to call timeout. Mostly because he can, really.
Við notum bara eina sókn í þetta, við gefum ekki bolta frá okkur, við erum bara rétt í lokin. Ok, snöggið tilbaka, við gera hraða miðju og allt það. Og hérna, tökum séma hægri þá. Ok, koma. Ekki vera lengi að starta. Nei, en ekki fljótir heldur.
Védekezést! Figyelj! A védekezésnél arra figyeljünk, ne ugráljunk ki! A balkezes nem fog 12 méterről gólt lőni, mert mögénk befutó emberek életveszélyes helyzetben vannak. Indításnál ne kipatanul labdán, nem menjen el mindenki, csak egy ember, hogy lefedezzük a hatosokat. És továbbra is azt mondom, sokkal gyorsabban, agresszíven váltani, de a mögöttünk kilépő embereket tessék kontroll alatt tartani, mert egyébként nem lesz. Meg fogjátok beszélni. Elől meg...
So the clock's back on, 15 seconds. There's never enough time when you're losing as a coach to try and get across what you want to say in a timeout, is there? Chance, good save, and that will bring the end to a close. 2 seconds, there goes the buzzer. That's the end of the first half. Iceland with a very healthy 4-goal lead, but those of you that were watching the game yesterday between Sweden and Poland will know that 4 goals is by nowhere near enough, because Sweden were leading by 11 and were pegged back to a 29-all draw at the end of the second half. Poland outscoring Sweden 20 goals to 9 in that second half. So this one's still wide open, and it's anyone's for the taking. There's your stats. Iceland with a better shooting percentage. They've had more fast breaks and far more field throws. Hungary with more penalties. Atlason leading for Iceland, Cesar for Hungary. These are where the goals came from. Nice little phase in that last 10 minutes from Iceland. And these are where the goals were attempted from. That's 0-0. That's neither team shooting from that side or that area. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the first half. It's been pretty exciting. I'm going to leave you with the highlights from the half, and I'll join you again at the start of the second half. Don't go away.